Hello, everyone, and welcome to another MemeCast here on the Internet is Awesome YouTube channel. I am TS, and I'm here with.
Boomer, as always. How's it going, TS?
I'm good. I hear that you might have actually been able to go outside this week.
Absolutely. It's so great. We had loosening of lockdown conditions starting last week or so, but Saturday, so yesterday, was the first time that many of us were able to go out and run. So I've already gone running twice, and it's awesome. I feel great.
Well, we'll see if that's for better or worse in a couple weeks, I guess. But
Yeah.
let me just say I'm glad that you European guys are a couple weeks ahead of us, so
Mm-hmm.
you're like the guinea pigs. So.
You're more than welcome.
Let's get to the memes.
Let's do it. Okay, so I think this is a description of different kind of viruses in the the Game of Thrones houses, right? So we got House Dendritic, House T cells, House B cells. I thought it was kind of funny. Maybe not.
It's definitely going to be funny for a certain demographic. I don't know if I am that.
Yeah.
Maybe not. Science money.
Yeah, good point. Okay, moving on. Oh God. Okay. Have you heard of the all birds are fake conspiracy?
I've heard the joke.
Okay.
I don't know if it comes from a real thing, a real belief.
I have no idea. I don't know too much about it either. I'm not that into conspiracy theories. But I think this is kind of funny, just as we've had the conspiracy theory meme on here quite a bit. This just seems to be the most ridiculous of them all.
Oh yeah, this past week, one of my teachers said he's kind of into this conspiracy stuff, but more in like a curious way, and he's like, maybe we're being mobilized, like the population's being mobilized for something that's bigger that's happening in the future. For example, like this is training for how to shelter in place for like World War III or something. That was his he just threw that out there, and I was like,
great. Okay. Awesome teacher. Okay, I think this is Captain Planet, right? So I've never seen this show. Oh, you have? Okay. So then maybe you can explain it, because I don't know.
I don't even know. Okay,
okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, it's just like they have, whenever they summon their powers, they have this little chant that they do. So it's like, okay, just a joke. He misspoke. Sarcasm. And so then you got Trump as Captain Planet. With your excuses combined, I am not responsible for it. It's like, yeah. I guess that's like his supporters that just come up. It's like he can say the most obscene bullshit, and somehow like people will just rationalize it. Or,
yeah.
And I think take it seriously and die.
Yeah, and I think this is directly connected to last week's episodes where we were talking about his comments of was it internal light and using disinfectant inside. I can't even say what he said. It was such a weirdly phrased sentence.
You actually paraphrased it good there, because some people make it too far. Like they say he said to inject stuff, and he didn't actually use those words. But
no, yeah, and
he said like something like, "Can we get this inside us to help?" or something.
Yeah.
So the obvious inference is injection.
Yeah, and then the fake news agencies in America jump on. Anyways, we don't need to get into it. We talked about it last week. Let's move on. So this is from a previous meme that we used. I can't remember what it was. Something about like millennials looking for the housing market to crash and wanting to buy. Yeah. So same sort of thing with the pyramid schemer. It's a little bit dark, to be honest.
Scammers in general.
Yeah. And
people pretending to be like the government.
Or whatever. Yeah. Revenue agency. Yeah. But I also think this number is off. It says hearing unemployment is over 3 million. I think it's like 20 million now. It's in the States anyways. I don't know about other places, but it's quite ridiculous.
Well, it could have been from the first week or something.
Yeah. Right on.
Good comment.
I love these. So this is again, keep it in line with the religious bashing that we do for whatever reason. It just keeps coming up. So this is a patient saying, the prayers of my family are keeping me alive, doc. So then he says, I guess we don't need this medicine. And then the patient starts to die.
Well, that's the thing, like this thoughts and prayers, like after a tragedy or something, someone will say thoughts and prayers with them, and it's like that does nothing.
There's actually, so a little bit of a tangent. I think it's in Freakonomics. They bring up, like there's an actual study done on people who get prayed for versus people that don't get prayed for. And the people that do get prayed for actually do worse because they think that they don't have to do anything because the prayers, especially if they believe in the prayers, right? Mm-hmm. They think that the prayers will do anything. So they're less likely to do the like doctor recommendations.
Yeah, or mitigating actions or something.
Exactly.
Just be
saved, yeah. So enough religious bashing for 1 week, maybe.
One meme per episode.
Yeah. This is so great. In 2020, it will be 420 for a whole month. I love that.
The other thing is, like, stoners get to stay inside for this whole month, so they can just celebrate it the whole month.
Yeah. I think it's also similar to one of the previous ones that we looked at, where it was like gamers are really happy. Like, I think it was the Tom Cruise, evil laugh.
Yeah. Well, I'm not like a gamer or a stoner, but but
no comment.
But I know many people are having like mental struggles with this time, but for me it's like I just feel like I've been preparing for this my whole life. I'm just chilling at home.
You don't have a bunker, you've just done the proper activities.
I'm mentally prepared for this.
Yeah. Well, good for you, TS.
Thanks.
Moving on.
Move on.
Yeah.
What is 5G?
5G, yeah. Another conspiracy theory. I don't know why, but like the amounts of memes out there that talk about conspiracies is pretty high. Or maybe it's just the stuff that keeps popping up into my feeds.
No, yeah, it definitely is.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. It's just, it's funny.
Yeah, I guess so. But I think this also maybe shows or showcases like how comedy in the past was always used to make ridiculous situations come to light. Maybe memes are maybe not the new way, but they're an added way of making people realize like bad thoughts.
Just to like discredit some obviously dumb idea.
Yeah. Useful in that sense. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to read this one. I really like this. Okay. So you have scrolled so much that all the virus memes have ended. And here are some happy sumos in a sunflower field instead.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for that.
In
the middle who's just like...
This guy?
No, the one in the very top middle.
Yeah. He doesn't look all that happy. Yeah, I think we've reached peak saturation with all coronavirus.
Like even trying to find them this week, it was kind of like seen it, or
yeah.
It's too derivative or something.
Yeah, I think it's
Trump will always say something next week or whatever, and rekindle the fire.
I also thought it was interesting that there wasn't anything about what's his name, Kim Jong-un.
I actually do have one.
I do. Okay, good. I didn't hear. I haven't even heard anything about him in the news. So well, let's go on and maybe he'll come up. Okay, I lied. This isn't the end of the religious bashing. If you can't read what's on the bottom, it's holy water removed temporarily to reduce the risk of spreading viral illness.
Yeah.
I think it's great.
It's it's just because you hear stories about people just continuing on with their religious customs that are completely unsanitary, like kissing objects, like repeatedly, like hundreds of people repeatedly kissing the same spot.
Yeah.
And then this too.
Yep. Definitely. Meanwhile, in Ireland.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Kind of a creepy looking leprechaun, but I thought it was really good.
It's cute.
Yeah.
Smoking some grass. Okay, yeah. So I don't know if you saw this week on your Facebook, but
No.
Well, a few days ago, Facebook introduced this new Care React. It's called, and so now there's all these different jokes about replacing the heart with something else. So I found this like on a Chernobyl like ironic Facebook group. So this is what I actually want is a comrade reaction. Instead of caring, just saying comrade. Yeah.
And I'm sure there's like tons of different reactions that people have put forth that they want, right?
Yeah, and I have some, so let's just scroll through them quickly. So, so this is Doge.
That's so cute.
I know, not much to say there. Here's another great one.
Of course.
And then I think we got this one's good. This
what the fuck? That's grotesque.
It gets worse.
Oh no.
This is, he's in a bathroom with a toaster.
It doesn't work all that well though because there's no cord with the toaster. There should be a cord attached.
And like it's because lots of
what is
lots
this?
of Facebook groups are getting really dark about the state of the world.
Okay,
This
yeah,
is like
I can imagine.
This is a famous painting. I forget what it's called, but you know, it's some witch eating a baby or something.
Oh, great. I'm not familiar with it.
Get it off the screen.
Okay.
And here's another dark one.
Yeah. Some of you may die, but that is a sacrifice I'm willing to make directly out of Shrek. Yeah, I think this also comes or is directed towards Trump. I think he made a comment a little while ago, something to the. I mean, this is clearly not what he was saying, but it's connected to what he was saying. Something about the sacrifice that he's willing to make.
We're saying a similar thing.
Yeah.
And even people on the other side, it's like all of these boomers. No offense.
Hey, watch it.
In the U.S., saying like, I'm willing to sacrifice. You know, take that risk.
Yeah,
for
that's
for
right.
the prosperity, the economic prosperity of my children. So
Yeah, and the country, right? Yeah. I'm willing to sacrifice.
like, wow.
Yeah.
I'm not willing. Fuck the country. Okay, sorry.
Moving on.
Okay, so this has a little bit of a story behind it, but
okay,
which is explained in a couple memes for now. But this is just a meme, like a classic meme format, right? So
yeah, I've seen
you
this.
You guys can read it. It's very random. So be a good guy, you know. Be a girl. I don't know. Yes, be a girl. You're a bitch. No. Anyways, keep going. The next one. So this is just another classic meme format. So my hands mean literally anything else. So it doesn't really make sense, right? Yeah. So, but look in the bottom left corner. Made with AI on image.
Oh, awesome! Love it.
AI meme creator. So go to the next one, and then you have. So this is the website if you guys want to check it out. So this meme does not exist, and it just takes meme formats and it puts text on them, and it automatically generates memes.
Sweet. Wait. So wait. Do you select the text, or does the AI select the text?
Prefix text, but.
Oh, okay.
Like definitely on those other ones, that text was automated, right? So like.
Yeah. Let's go. I want to go back a second. Yeah, because there's be a good guy, be a girl, it's just chaos, right? But I think this is. Yeah. Yeah, at the bottom I am a car. But I think this also touches on like AI programs that have been created before. Like a lot of them spew out nonsense. Like what was it? There was this famous, I think it was a Twitter chatbot that was created, and it was interacting with the community, and it became some like Nazi AI bot within the span of like 24 hours or something. But interesting to see that even these AI algorithms are able to be used towards generating memes as we move. Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry.
Yeah.
And, but eventually you're going to see something that you can relate to, right? And then it's like, wow.
Yeah.
But that's
like
how
1 out of 10.
Works.
Cool.
Random generation.
Cool.
I don't know how random it is, or if it's actually intelligent automation in some way, but anyways, something that was trending this week.
Nice. Nice. And all this will do is it gives the tools for anybody to create memes even easier now, right? So I'm sure that the amount of memes that we'll be seeing will only increase if that's even possible. You know, it'd be really interesting at some future episode to like, if there's a track of how many memes have been created, like over time, like see some like bar graph, like with time along the x-axis, like see how many memes have been created. I'm sure it's like an exponential growth.
Yeah, well, we can check out some of those big meme sites because they sometimes
Yeah.
have graphs like that.
Perfect.
Like for at least for the top memes of all time, they were doing like some graphs of that about how which memes are gaining popularity and stuff. So
yeah. That'd be really interesting. Let's do that for the next episode.
Sure.
Cool.
So this is another one that was trending. So there's this new Michael Jordan documentary out. So this is,
okay.
And you know, Michael Jordan has featured in memes in the past. You've probably seen the one of him, or is that Shaq crying? No, I think it's Michael Jordan that has tears running from his face, right?
Okay. No.
Anyways, he's a famous meme icon. So now there's a brand new one. So this is just an example of another current event this week because the Pentagon released some UFO footage again.
Yep.
I don't know if you saw that.
I didn't look at the footage, but yeah, I heard that they released some more UFO
like,
videos.
They make a point to say, you know, we're not saying there's aliens. It's just that this is literally unidentified flying objects.
Yeah. Yeah, crazy times, man.
So of course the internet just lights up with that. Okay.
I think this. Yeah. Okay. I was gonna ask you. Yeah, this is a Magic card, right? But it's the COVID-19. You play your. I've never played Magic the Gathering, but I guess you play your COVID-19, and I love this. Stay in your fucking house and stop being a little bitch about it, and we can get over with it. You selfish douche.
We're now at the point. I don't know. I get this feeling. I haven't seen anything in the news yet that people are starting to take it less seriously now. You know, because
the numbers are so much less.
Because I guess a lot of countries have peaked or are in the peak, and the people are like, oh well, the peak is here, and I didn't get sick, so. You know.
Yeah, and maybe this is why. Maybe this is why second waves happen with pandemics.
I've seen pictures of like New York or something like the whatever it's called, the West Village, and it's just packed with people yesterday.
Well,
that's New York. Like New York is one of the
hardest hit. Well, I mean, I'm here in Barcelona, and there are these groups. Like, there's this one specific Facebook group with all the expats, and there were some people posting pictures and videos of like people dancing in the streets, like salsa dancing together. And this is like clearly not what you should be doing. Only 2 days after we're, allowed outside for 1 hour of exercise, right? It's so yeah, I'm a little bit concerned that a second wave is gonna come, but hopefully it won't be as bad as the first.
I just noticed the bottom line here. It's like, but I need a haircut. We all shut up, dumbass.
Yeah. It's great. I think it's great. Yeah.
That's what I did.
Yeah, I saw.
Great.
So this is the back to the lockdown protesters, right?
That's not what I
hated it. Classic.
Yeah. Oh,
I don't. Things you can now buy for $1. Chickpeas and a barrel of oil. Did we talk about the barrel of oil thing last week?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
okay.
Did we? I think we.
Yeah. Just how it's so.
We did personally. I forget if we did.
Yeah.
On the
yeah. It's just crazy that it's so cheap.
And the other thing is like the price of vegetables is now going up. So like yesterday we bought one tomato for $1. So you could put a picture of a tomato there too.
Wild.
To show how screwed up the world is.
Yeah. That's crazy. Well, that seems to be it. Very positive way to end the episode, huh?
I can't even remember what my favorite one was.
Yeah.
We'll pick something.
I like the I'm not gonna go back, but the leprechaun one.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah,
I guess I'll choose the react. I like just because the reacts were everywhere, like
right.
on Facebook, like there was dozens and dozens of memes with
variations
on making fun of Facebook's little attempt at showing they care.
Cool. Well, I guess we can end it, Mel. Let's say, everybody, you can follow us on Instagram. We're also now on TikTok. We have a little clip out every now and then. Do you want to say anything?
Both below.
Yeah, links will be below.
Yeah, so see you on the next one.
See you next week. Cheers, man.